Hello and welcome back. So today we are going to talk a little bit about the AI bubble, and let's check first the Bitcoin price, which is at 63,600 or 700 if you will, nearly there. And we are still in this range and in the old man's punch, as the doctor said. But that's a different topic. So what I want to talk about today is the AI bubble. So those are a few coins that I'm holding and I'm following, and those are AI cryptos, and I prepared some AI stocks as well to check if it looks like an AI bubble. So first of all, it's Fetch Eye, which is ASI now, but on eToro it's just Fetch Eye. So I've bought it here when nobody talked about this, and during this area, and nobody said about an AI bubble. They all said it's the future. Now here, everyone says AI bubble, and I think it's not right, just not right, because at least on the crypto side, there doesn't seem to be a bubble. It doesn't seem to be a huge growth of capital, of volume, of interest. And I think the bubble has to be inflated first and then to burst. And now it's very deflated. So it's basically nothing to be bursting on crypto. But this one is just the first one. So let's go to the second one, which is a micro cap, which I'm going to buy as soon as I'm able to. And I'm waiting for this level to get around this level again, at least below 0.007. And you cannot really see it because it was just listed here, but you can check this. So it's here, we are here, so it looks like, wow, oh my god. But if you zoom out and look here and then zoom out more and you keep zooming out, then you can see there is no bubble. And it went from 60 cents, let's say 50 60 cents, down to 24 25, then to 8 cents, then to 1 cent, and now it's not even a cent. So there is no bubble to be bursting. So if they didn't talk here about the bubble bursting, why talk here? But that's how people are, and they're making more money off YouTube than of crypto, some of them. So it is what it is. And let's go to the next one, which is GRT, which I've traded a few times, and it's also dealing in AI and with AI, and working at the infrastructure. So you had this peak here and this peak here, but here nobody talked as well about AI bubble bursting, and they're talking here. And I bought here after the 10th October disaster. I bought it in 24th October, and it kept going down, sadly. So yeah. Will it go up? I hope. Now it's a good purchase, but as I said, I'm waiting to buy the other stuff. The next one, which I also traded, it has the similar looks. It's down. It's down badly, and I've sold a little bit here actually, around here. I bought it here, and I just sold it here because I was expecting a Q4, but then I wasn't, and I sold most of it here. I think I sold little bit what I had left here because I didn't have hope, and it's good that I've done this because now it's $1.22, and I sold it at 10x from here. I might buy some again, but not right now, as I'm focusing on demo first. And GRT, I own enough GRT for now. and they do not own enough cash to add more. So let's go into the stocks a little bit. So first one is C3.ai, which doesn't seem to have a bubble, an inflated bubble here. It might have had here, it might have had here. It seems to be going with the cryptos, which is interesting. And the next one seems to have sort of a bubble, but you know, it's not like it's bursting, it's not like it went down with the flame. It's more like a correction, if you will, or you know, people just taking out their profits because it went up a lot. And it went up, let's say from here, from basically 10x, depending where you are, so 9x even now. So it's still up there. If it's going slowly down, that doesn't mean it's a bubble bursting. It has to go somewhere around this level. Some people said around 300-400 it should go. Now when, nobody knows that, but this is the level, so I don't think there is a bubble here either. And this one, this one is very interesting, and it looks like it has had the small bubble here and bursted already, but right now we are at previous levels, and it's not like it died or something, but it just went down. And if you would have bought it around this area, you would have had not even 2x. So not much of a bubble either here. So what do you think, guys? That's the most bubbly I could think of. And the last one, it's the one that actually might look like a bubble, and we'll have to wait and see what's happening. But overall, I think there is no bubble to be bursting. So if you would have bought it, it's already 3 years here. If you would have bought it 3 years ago, you would have had 7x as of today, and you know, that's something, that's bubble. But if you would have bought it just let's say in around here, you would have had now a 2x, which is decent for a stock. And now this might have a bubble, might have a bubble, so we don't know how big it could be. But overall, I think there is no AI bubble. I think there is rather individual companies that are working with AI and for the improvement of AI, and some of them might go down, but most of them are down already, or just wiggling in a range. So I don't think there is overall a bubble on AI, but I would also like your opinions. And yeah, that's very important. To how many people think there is actually an AI bubble right now? Because I simply don't. It might come in the future, yes, but not the near future. So it has to be inflated before bursting, and right now it looks very deflated. The bubble looks very deflated. Just on a few companies it's inflated, but you know, that's just my opinion, and I'm waiting to see your opinions. And yeah, see you with the next one, guys.